The book contains those who are in covenant. Don't think that just because your name is written in the book of life that somehow you were better. That has nothing to do with it. The reason your name is written down in the book is because you received the gift that God has given. Hebrews says something very powerful. It says, in the Old Testament, in the Old Covenant, people would die on the evidence of 2 or 3 witnesses. So if 2 or 3 people could testify that someone had defiled the law or worked against the commandment of God, then they were put to death. And Hebrews says, if that was the case for the blood of bulls and goats, how much worse do you think it's going to be for those who have been given the precious blood of Jesus Christ and have decided this is worthless, have thrown it out and trample all over it? And at this judgment, the book of life reveals that those who are in it said, this gift that God has given is something that I will receive. The blood that washes me white as snow, that takes every deed that was done unjustly and finds its justice in Jesus on the cross. We, being written in that book, are no better off. We've only been covered and atoned for. Meaning that the judgment that we deserve to be thrown into the lake of fire has already been cast upon Jesus. When Jesus said, if there is any way for this cup to pass from me, nevertheless, not my will, but yours be done. Do you think Jesus was afraid of a beating from guards? No. Do you think Jesus was afraid of nails and a piece of wood? No. Why was Jesus so fearful of the cup? Because the cup was the wrath of God. And in spite of everything that man could do to Jesus, what was worse than the punishment that he went through in his passion was the wrath he had to endure from the Almighty. Where he says, my God, why have you forsaken me? That punishment atoned. That punishment that we deserve was poured out. It was poured out on Jesus. And when Jesus says, it is finished, that atonement was made possible, and your name was made available to be written in the book of life.